Hello and welcome to another update video about the S&P 500. Yeah, unfortunately, the S&P 500, as we know, we already knew here a couple of weeks ago, when we said we broke a key level here, we broke below the 3,720 level, that we would most likely get into this target area here to hopefully complete finally this correction, this long correction. When we touched the target area again, we had a strong reaction, a very strong reaction. So this scenario so far fulfilled. It's reacting to the target area. This is the area where this overall correction can be finished. The S&P 500 has another chance to complete the correction after it failed to complete the correction here. However, this was actually a nice reversal area, and then we moved up, hit this target area, reversed down, but moved down a little bit lower than generally expected in this correction. But a correction was expected. If you've watched the videos, you know that, and we talked about up here, which was already a good attempt for a breakout pattern to the upside, that the correction which would be coming would be a stress test for the bullish scenario, and the stress test was not passed, as you can see. However, we had the alternative already on the radar, on the chart, and we've now reached the target area of the alternative, which is now, of course, the primary expectation. So yeah, and again, at any moment in time when you reach such an area, you have to expect the reversal. This area was between is between 3,600 and 3,350. So this wave 4 has still space for further downside. Now, you will remember from the previous videos we had here a 1-2-1-2 setup. Now, of course, this was invalidated by crossing below the previous swing low. So I had to relabel the entire move that started actually at around about $4,800 to the downside as a WXYXZ pattern. Not entirely comfortable with that. These are extremely rare. They are rare, but still at the moment it is a valid pattern that fits quite well. And I wanted to take you through how this last subwave is structurally looking, and if we can expect any further downside with the S&P 500. So first of all, the wave Z here would be, from my point of view, an ABC pattern. So we say that from the high, which was here at around 4,320, we came down in a wave A, moved up in a B, we're now coming down in C. Question is this already a 5-wave move to the downside? Because the wave C is a 5-wave move. So what we'll do, we will pick our numbers here, and my take on this is that what we saw here was a 1-2, and then we had here, I don't label these, but we had another 1-2 setup here, so a 1-2-1-2. Then this 1-2 setup came down in a wave 3. Then we moved up in a wave 4 and moved down in 5. But this 5 down here finished only wave 3. This here is, at the moment at least, wave 4, and we would come down once more in 5. However, this is pushing up quite strongly. So I have my doubts if this is actually the case. Because we've now even pushed above the 50% FIB level. So from just counting the waves here, this would suggest that this is a wave 4, and it is not invalidated because, even though we moved above the 50% FIB retracement, even though we did that, it is technically possible to push higher. So this wave 4 could go all the way up to 3,930. When it gets into this wave 1 target area, then it will be invalidated, but it would just be very unrealistic to see this still as a wave 4. So my view is this could be something else, and we might have to consider that this wave 3 was already in here, this was a wave 4 here, and that wave 5 was in here. And we don't really know really until we break above the wave 1 low, which is at again 3,930. So we get above that level, then I think we are really in a breakout scenario. This is quite a strong move. However, we shouldn't overestimate it. It's too early to call the bottom in. What will be important, the next swing low will be important. If that is another 1-2 setup, as it possibly or at the time looked like this was, then we can see a medium term, quite a strong medium term recovery, right? That could be a bit of a year-end rally. If that is already the overall end of the, let's say, bear market, or if it is just a medium-term bear market rally, that is what we don't know yet. But I think we have done a few interesting things. We pushed above the previous wave 4 high. We have, we've done that. We are on a really good way. We're pushing higher. If we continue with this pace, I think we are going to push again above that 3,930 level, and then you can see the previous relevant level of 3,950. If we get above that level, I think we're going to see higher prices, first of all to 4,200, and if we break above that, then we have 4,330, and if we get above that, then we push much higher. But and that would then be the confirmation that we're already here in a breakout, really. But for now, we are reversing in this area. At the moment, it is looking good. Again, it's too early to confirm a bottom is in. But the point is, if we go through this green area, if we also don't hold this one, then I think we're going to enter a much, much longer bear market. And at the moment, I think there are still chances to really make new highs here next year if we push above the 4,800 level. If we hold this level now, but if we go much deeper and even break below 3,350, then I think we are not going to see new highs next year. And that's my update about the S&P 500. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, also check out my main channel, More Crypto Online. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.